Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I believe you can see my screen, right? So I guess whoever has joined, has joined. Actually, tonight is not my class. Like some other teacher is supposed to take class, but last minute they canceled because of some urgency. So I wasn't very prepared with this class, but still, I don't want to waste some either okay, because we don't have so much time for examples, all right? So I'm still guessing like what we'll be doing in the next class, but we still can discuss a lot of things, Okay? Or like one or two, some of you, ask me to repeat like the syllabus structure or like most important chapters in each subject, maybe. Okay. All right. You can suggest me any topic or any subject, and we can discuss on that. Or maybe we can discuss a little bit of everything. That is also possible, right? Okay. So maybe I'll also go through. I'll go through the slide of some of the my previous history classes. One of it. Let's see. But the market, okay, I will do grow. Yeah. So some of you were asking me like to repeat geography, please, Netherlands, history, Netherlands. Okay, chalo. So let's see. Whatever comes, okay, I will do discuss, bro, okay? Anyway, I'll make sure that this class won't go in waste. Okay. Nagaland, BC, and VDB will be doing later. Okay? So those subjects, specific thing, will leave it to the get to the concerned subject teacher. But geography, I'll be taking Nagaland, I'll be taking, and Genesis, I'll be taking for this crash course. Maybe we'll quickly go through the syllabus again. So in the syllabus, history, geography, polity, economics, Nagaland, genoscience, CSAT, current affairs and computer. So this is your yes. So I think that's a very good point. So from tomorrow, we'll start at exact time. Okay. The thing why I used to like delay for 1 2 minutes is because newcomers, latecomers, I will again have to start all over again. But anyway, from tomorrow, whoever comes late, they're lost, right? Okay. So resolution. Kali kun late aho, we're not going to repeat. Okay. Yeah. So this is your prelim syllabus. So this upcoming prelims, you'll have to prepare on these subjects and give exam. So I'm requesting you, please don't study more than this. Borombra itulah purna puri. Okay. You'll have to study only Indian history, Indian geography, polity, economics, Nagaland, general sense. She said kind of computer. Iman kafi okay. Or you can also add a little bit of GK. Okay. Saita chapni holo bhalibi bas. So 50 days, in 50 days going through this is going to be very interesting and it's going to be very exciting. Okay? So Indian history, let me repeat quickly yesterday what we did. Please focus on modern history. Okay? I'm talking about for those people who haven't been doing studying sincerely. Okay? Puriya Khando, like you can go for medieval, you can go for ancient also for those who have done. Okay. But for those who haven't been studying sincerely, who haven't been preparing, like meticulously, it won't be advisable. I won't advise you to study all the subjects now. So if I have to advise you, 50 days are there, and if I have to advise you to study some subjects which can help you get through prelims, then modern history is one subject I'll advise you. And again, in modern, if you're asking some specific topics, then my advice, focus on on that time frame between 1857 to 1947. Very important. Okay. In mains exam, 15 marks will come from here. In prelims, you can expect around 10 to 15 marks from this section, this particular section. Okay. How I segregate CA and study. Yeah, I'll also be sharing my topics on current affairs. Okay. Current affairs, I'll do that. Yeah. So geography, do entirely geography. Geography is not a big issue. So for geography, go through NCRT, class 6 to class 12. Pura puri. Okay. NCRT geography. One good thing about NCRT books is it's given in simple language. Okay, simple language per दिन से maps पढ़ता था वो, so it makes the study easy. For polity, we have discussed those few topics like FR, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, directive principle of state policy, parliament, state government, schedules, and moral features. Okay, so time na thigile iman egla pune jabe. Okay, also don't forget important amendments. What if NPC asks you, uh, okay, Which amendment brought about reforms in education? For example, okay, just example. 86, very good. What about 106 amendment? Which is the latest constitutional amendment act? Let us follow. That's six, very good. This is the one, right? So you have to go through the provisions. Okay, provisions you can expect from exam perspective. Okay, which amendment made Delhi as a NCT, National Capital Territory? Which amendment made Delhi as a NCT? So I'm giving some amendments which are likely to be asked in exam. Which amendment introduced GST? Which amendment is associated with GST? 101, very good. Which amendment gave constitutional status to ST and SC? ST and SC the pula constitutional status pa inakanay. 102 is not correct. It is not correct. Okay. So important amendments. Okay. I've given some examples there. Okay. In Indian economics, four topics. Kusya kalina. What are those? Planning and history of planning, personalities, rankings, indexes, and one more thing, basic of economic. Okay. Basic series. Sometimes question I like, what is GDP? What is GNP? What is NNP? Okay. Phillips curve, this curve. Okay. Types of unemployment. Nagaland, you have to do all aspects, general science, because you focus fully on human biology. Okay, focus fully on human biology because given the less time frame, we can expect maximum questions under general science from human biology. So maybe tonight's class will do science, right? A little bit of science. Okay, tonight let's do science. Okay, and we'll do biology. Okay, and I'll be very random. See, random grow here and there. You discuss grow. Okay. Then she said, focus on reasoning. Okay, reasoning the focus group. Current affairs. Okay, current affairs. One of you were asking that how do I segregate current affairs? So there may be lots of techniques. Okay, like different aspirants may have different techniques, but I'll be sharing my techniques since it came as one of the questions from the audience. So under current affairs, we can further classify this into national events, then international events, and we can get another classification like science and tech, sports, military, then Nagaland questions, okay, or Nagaland current affairs and economics, and we can segregate into environment, then miscellaneous. Okay, so these are the broad classifications which you can do for current affairs. Okay, current affairs in the group, right? Okay, so also some people they do like under economy they come up schemes, like government schemes. They can also be one. Okay, but some people they put schemes under national events. Maybe cooperate. Or some people they even segregate northeast like current affairs related with northeast, maybe cooperate. Okay, but in all of these topics you can expect questions. Okay, international events like science and tech or like organizations. So when I say organizations, I'm talking about those important organizations like NATO. You all know how many NATO members are there, right, guys? How many NATO members are there in today's world, or which are the latest NATO members? North and Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO members 32. See, there's a high chance of this being asked. Which are the latest NATO members? Are they fully incorporated or how? Or they're like under the observer group in NATO? Then what about like BIMSTEC, Asian Association of Southeast Asian Nations, then BRICS, okay? Then yeah, COP26. How many countries are there under BRICS, SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization? Under BRICS, how many countries are there currently? New countries could be asked in exam. Okay, the two countries on exam I hope I. Okay, 2 3 years ago, questions have been asked. Which of the following is not NATO member? And I still remember is because I made a mistake. Okay, my mistake question minus kasi to ajak biar. Okay, yeah, we have a printed carnifex. Okay, printed carnifex. So most probably in a couple's time, this can be purchased. But we have given an assurance that if your group can maintain, there are more than 900 plus members who are in this group. So if you can maintain 600 attendance every day, I have given assurance that everybody will get one copyright, but RGB, so we've only 494 members, okay, joining the class. So you haven't reached the benchmark, right? Level of seriousness is not up to the mark. Okay, we're expecting at least 600 will join every day, but 490. So where are the other 400 people? The world wants to know. Okay, so this is just a highlight or my tricks or my technique of studying carnifex. We can also put another uh, sub theme here, like rankings, and another one themes. So yeah, what is the yeah? Even awards will come under one section. Yeah, awards. Yes, thanks for it. Yeah, awards. Big task. Yeah, countless number of awards. Okay. September. Yeah, it's very much advisable. So I'll advise you to please go through September current affairs also. Okay. Kita we NPC ini aku ki notification aja oleh le aja lah date lebih thaya in some years. Okay. So you can't ignore. Okay. Appointment fee. Yeah, even appointment fees. So you will find our current affairs in this format. Okay. So current affairs are like in a format one banana again. Okay. So themes means what? Okay. What is the theme of this year's World Environment Day? Anyone? World Environment Day. What about World Population Day? Like World Earth Day? Those things are important. Okay. Like what about who are only taking? Let me just see your question quickly. One was asking, what about aspirants who are already taking options? Yeah, yeah, you'll definitely get it. Okay? You'll be getting it. Don't worry. It's free for achievers. Okay, free for achievers. We always have our back. So appointments you can expect one. Award you can expect two. So award like some important awards like Nobel Peace Prize and IIFI Indian Film Awards. Okay, which award is known as Asian Peace Prize? Asian Peace Prize. And who won it this year? And Samman Award. So from list of many awards, we'll be filtering out those important awards and giving out in the current affairs booklets. Okay. So themes expect one question. Rankings expect two questions. There's so many rankings, but out of the countless rankings, 30 rankings have been finally listed. Okay. One of the questions will be like this. What is the as per the Henley Passport Index, which country's passport is the most powerful passport in the world? And what about India's rank? See, question in there, okay? India's rank, okay? What about organizations like NATO, BIMSTEC, ASEAN? Then under environment, like if there are any new species discovered or Ramsar sites, okay, or some species are in use. Then under economics, like those schemes, then Nagaland current affairs. So this year, a lot of Nagas have been making news. Okay, many are getting awards, and Nagaland has also been in the news for so many right reasons. So you can expect a couple of questions from Nagaland section. Okay, 80 upgrade chalo. Then sports. Okay, under sports, You can expect questions from, yeah. So those are the important ones. Yeah. Booker Prize, okay, Grand Slams, then World Cups, Olympics, Paralympics. These are the areas you can expect questions. Okay, and other science and tech. If there any new technology, missiles, or any new guns, okay, or any new bombs developed, and then international issues like international news, okay, national events and Nordic events. So current affairs, you can approximately break down into this format. Okay. So with that, yeah, I prefer Nagaland Post. Morong is not bad, but Nagaland is preferred because Morong, yeah, you find a lot of unnecessary news. Okay. Morong then news na lagala botta lagi. Okay. So it's not very advisable. I'm not saying Morong is bad. Okay. With all due respect to Morong Express, I would prefer Nagaland Post. People say Nagaland Post that there are lots of obituaries, a lot of advertisements, no doubt. Okay. But whatever news are there in Nagaland Post are usually authentic ones. Okay. I don't have any political link with Nagaland Post or whatever, but as per my experience, even Eastern Mirror is good, but Eastern Mirror, Eastern Mirror, भी iman naloy. I mean, iman naloy, matlab, like since the coverage is less, they used to put a lot of local news, okay, which are not so relevant, and you'll be most probably wasting your time. Okay, a lot of your uh, time, like, which we can use for other productive purposes. Yeah. So in general science, I'll take you through my, this is one of my previous class slides, okay? So under general science, you can expect questions from physics, chemistry, and biology. So under chemistry, this gives importance to periodic table, okay? And chemistry, you can expect a lot of questions from basic chemistry or everyday chemistry. Likewise, physics. Okay, chemistry and physics, they will be of class 10 level, but bio develop deep lab question area, okay, under biology. So biology you can split further into plant biology and animal biology. Under animal biology, we have human biology. Human biology. So you have to know everything and anything about the human body as if you're a doctor. Okay, that's how you'll be able to score good marks in biology. Okay. So in our prelims crash course, we'll give more focus to the biology aspect, right? Okay. Under periodic table, how many elements have been discovered so far, guys? How many elements have been discovered so far? Dunia de. The number of elements discovered. So 118, correct. Yeah. So 118 elements, and these elements are arranged in certain orders, right? Okay. Who for the first time tried to classify elements? Who for the first time tried to classify elements? It was Doberener, right? Doberener for the first time he tried to classify elements, and his classification was made on triads, right? So we call Doberener triads. After Doberener came Newland. Newland classified elements. Both Doberener and Newland, they classified elements based on increasing atomic mass. Then came Mendeleev. So my question is, the periodic table which we use nowadays, or which we follow or chemists follow, it was given by which personality? Or who gave the periodic table? Mendeleev. Okay. What about other responses? Everyone negative, except Rosikoto. Okay. Mendeleev also classified elements based on increasing atomic mass. The modern periodic table which we follow nowadays is given by a person called Henry Moseley. Okay? So Henry Moseley gave the periodic table. How that's clear? Good. So PT is this and Henry Moseley is. Okay, good. He classified elements based on increasing atomic number. So 118 elements are discovered are there in the periodic table. You can expect four questions from here. Okay, elements are discovered based on are arranged based on increasing atomic number. Okay, like you have hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. These particular elements, like which is the biggest element we get, which is the most abundant in the Earth surface, abundant element. Anyone? What about that element? Most abundant element on Earth surface was the Earth surface dunia. What? One second. Let me get the connection since my voice is. Okay, is it better now? Voice to tracking. Okay, great. From chemistry perspective, those are the things you can expect in exam. So when it comes to plant biology, like you don't have to stress, okay? Plant biology is something the easiest aspect. So here you have to know the parts of plants. Which are the parts of plants? Like leaves, stem, roots, right? Flowers, okay? So plant biology will be confined to this. So under flowers, we have male organs and female organs. And another aspect of plant biology is somebody please tell Hitoka how to view the screen. Uh, can you see one account with the name Super? Is it PUBG or Super something Super PUBG? Okay. You try to find my screen and pin it. Please find my screen and pin it. For science, see for general science, usually what I do is I follow class 5 to 10 textbooks. Okay, any high school textbook. So those who are science teachers, you score very well in science. Yeah, because most of the science fiction high school textbook were again. That's what I've noticed. Okay? Because once upon a time I've shared yesterday, Akbar my maths science shikar high school level. So they really helped a lot in my exam process. You can also go with I mean in addition to this, you can also go for 11 and 12 biology textbooks. Okay. Also the S. Chandna books. So these are the books which I follow. Okay? Class 5 to class 10, any high school textbooks, if you can get the old edition, well and good. Add up that, or in addition to that, the even Lucien is not good, but Lucien, the all of relevancy computer, biology by Eston. So it's good to go to the subject specific books. Okay, books I've already mentioned here. Class 5 to class 10 textbooks. Any high school textbooks will do for science. Okay, the bulk of the questions will come from there. I'm guaranteeing this. Out of 20, 25 questions, 15 plus question गिरा आराम से yeah. Supplement with 11 and 12 biology textbook by S. Chan. So these are some kind of books which I follow. All right. Now, when it comes to biology, these are some important organs. Like we have the skin. You change my pen color. You change my the skin color. So these are some important organs which I'll discuss quickly. You can expect questions, okay? Right? So Okay, we'll do the same thing here. Skin. Even leucine is fine. Liver, mm, pancreas, mass, heart, lungs. Okay. So in biology, appendix, skin. All right. So these are some important organs in the human body. The question has been asked from all of this. Okay. We'll also put pineal gland. Pineal gland. So if the question is on which of the following is the largest gland? What will be the answer? Largest gland. Largest gland. Liver. Okay, kidney, right? Hello, that's right. So liver is the largest gland. What if the question changes to largest organ? What will be the answer? In a human body, the largest organ is the skin. What if the question is on hardest substance in a human body? Which is the hardest substance? Shall I give you options? Number A, bone, B, yeah, hello. Am I audible again, guys? There was a call coming and I couldn't pick up the call, but I think it disconnects my network. So yeah. So hardest substance has been asked in exam already. Okay? So what will be the answer if the question is which is the hardest substance of the human body? A bone, B teeth, C enamel, D cartilage. I think someone's microphone is on. Please mute your microphone. Enamel, yeah, enamel is correct. Okay? Where do we find enamel? Enamel is the outer white covering of the teeth. Okay? If you brush your teeth, you will see this. Okay, dark brush around the hue. Okay? The outer shiny white substance is called the enamel. This is also asked many times in exam. Which of the structures connect bone with bone? Option A, cartilage. B, tendon. C, ligament. D, muscle. One of the questions which has been asked maximum times in exam. Okay. So since this is a crash course, we're not going into details, but I'm basically what I'm doing is we're discussing those important points, or let's say important topics from exam perspective. Okay. Which is a structure which connects bone to bone, like hardly, let's say in your hand right now, as you're touching your phone, which structure connects your bones with bones? The answer is ligament, right? That's correct. What if the question is changed to bone with muscle? This has also been asked many times. Bone with muscle will occur with, yeah, it's tendon, right? Okay. So bone with bone is ligament, tendon is bone with muscle. So if you're lucky, the same question might be repeated again. Okay, hope, pare. So I'm expecting at least from this slide, from the next 5-10 minutes of discussion, at least you'll score 1 mark. 1 mark power my target class. Okay. If the question is which of the following organ is excretory organ? The excretory organ. Let me also add one thing, Anastasia. Which organ is excretory organ? Excretory organ. You can even choose multiple answers. Exactly, answer bisa take over. Excretory organ was excretory organ, excreting some unwanted stuff in your body. Yeah, NS was expected hentai, like, but not from hentai. I wasn't expecting from hentai. Ureter, skin. Okay, skin is one of the excretory organs. Liver is also, chalo partially, but basically we go for skin, kidney, and lungs. Which substance do the kidney excrete? I'll give you options here. Kidneys excrete, number A. See, anus is not an excretory organ. Please keep that in mind. Okay? So the question is, kidney is an excretory organ, skin is an excretory organ, lung is an excretory organ. I guess anus is just someone just to attract some negative marks from you guys. Okay? And you haven't disappointed me, so thank you. What do skin excrete? Skin excrete unwanted salts and excessive water from the body. What about lungs? Lungs excrete carbon dioxide. Yeah, yeah, sweat basically. Yeah. So what about kidneys? I'm giving MCQs now. Kidneys excrete what in the body? A, urea, B, ammonia, C, uric acid, D, all of the above. So what will be the answer now? Which of the following nitrogenous waste is excreted by kidney? Uric acid. Okay, I can see a lot of right answers, a lot of wrong answers also. So this is one of the most common one of the most asked question in exam. See, guys, just listen carefully. You go through the PYQ and general science portion, the PYQ is every day. 2012 to 2023 tak sabi, both prelims and mains exam. I'm giving you assurance 50% of whatever marks which will come in prelims this time, sab yada bayu. Manta guarantee the exam. Okay? After going through all the general science questions which has been asked in prelims and mains exam 2012 to 2023. Man, these questions will be copy paste because general science question are about to copy paste it here. Yeah, because general science may like those concepts doesn't change. Yeah. So you expect a lot of copy paste questions. Okay? I think Avika, you're present in your screen. Avika Jimomi. Yeah. So I think that's creating a class problem. So is my screen still visible, guys? Yeah. So for general science question, PYQ will work best. Okay. PYQ will sorry, bara 50% mark of all the general science question. This time I will have pada pai jawa. Okay. Alright. So PYQ for general science, I might share in your class group as PDF copy. Don't share with others. Okay. I'll be sharing in your class group. Okay. So the nitrogenous waste excreted by human kidney is urea. Whoever went for ammonia wrong, uric acid wrong, D jahan marks aise. Okay. This question was asked both in prelims as well as mains exam. Okay. So this kind of discussion is usually very helpful for what do you call revision. Revision kind of like what I'm doing right now. Okay. Because we don't have time to discuss all the basics now. We have time. Like, come on, try time. Okay. So in my upcoming classes, we'll try to do maximum here. Okay. So this time I've been thinking to do something differently. Previously in the online classes, what I do is every topic they like important can we discuss very project. But in this upcoming classes, what I've been thinking is I'm trying to do something different. I'll pick up topics and we'll do MCQs. Topic and MCQs. Okay. So we'll discuss a lot of MCQs. Screen froze for everybody, or it's only some people. What about the rest of you? Can you see my screen? Oh, for everybody.
It's
So the
fine,
my screen,
everybody.
I mean, okay. Let's see what I think somebody shared the screen, so that's when the problem started. but we won't mention his name. Okay? We won't even mention whether he is a girl or not girl. Okay? He may be a girl, he may be a boy, but we won't mention him because we respect privacy. What about now? Is it visible? Screen is visible now. Yes, no, yes, no. What is NS? You don't
Yeah.
even know what is NS. If you don't know what is NS, you shouldn't be applying for NPSC. NS तो कैसे है? NS को popcorn हो है ना? Still not visible. क्या करेगा तो करेगा? I'm already presenting my screen, but it's not working. I'll stop sharing my screen for once and let's see whether it works again. Okay. It's visible now, guys. Okay, चलो बेटे. ठीक है. So we were discussing about this. The wasteful substance with which the kidney excrete is urea. Okay, urea. What if NPC asks which organisms or which creatures excrete ammonia as waste particles or waste substances? Yeah, ammonia as waste substance. Ammonia waste to kun kan kore. I'm not talking about organs. I'm talking about which species. Say, for example, like human beings we excrete urea, right? So like that, which group of species? Or can you mention some animals or birds or fishes? So since ammonia requires a lot of water for excretion, yeah, aquatic animals, okay, mostly like fishes. What about uric acid? Uric acid to like key species or key animal or key birds or key insects para excrete raw. The uric acid, yeah, birds and insects, okay? So questions from this has been asked 2 times. Okay, एक बार होती से ammonia लगा, एक बार question was asked on urea. Okay, urea in fact 2 times question was asked. Okay, so from this MCQ, 4 times questions has been asked. So it's very important, extremely important. Chalo. Next, let's proceed. You have all heard about diabetes, right? Diabetes. Okay. What was urea question? The question is this: what is the nitrogenous waste substance produced in humans? Okay. Humans को लिए kidney रे गॉस तो kidney the key waste particle filter करे. That's the question, right? Which waste substance do the kidneys excrete or filter? So the answer is urea. Okay. Next question. Everybody is familiar with diabetes, right? Diabetes, also called chini bimar. Local aunties will say that chini khale chini bimar ho, but that's not true. The question is, which substance is associated with diabetes? I mean, sorry, which organ? If diabetes is present in your body, which, okay, that's correct. Okay, India is called diabetic capital of the world, okay? So pancreas is associated with diabetes. Which part of pancreas, kole? Assigner cells. Okay, anyway, which organ is known as pumping organ? Which organ is known as pumping organ of the human body? Pumping. Very good. Okay, how many chambers are there in the human heart? Screen not visible again, guys. Okay, four is correct. Four is correct. Including the screen. Yes. Okay. What's wrong with the middle here? So I'll share again. Wait. Oh, I logged out of Google. So what's our code? XMX XMKW ITQ. So that's all. Enter. Joining of the camera of the microphone. One second, guys. I'm trying to join the classroom again. Okay. The present now, entire screen, and share. So that's the procedure. Right. Go to PPT, enlarge it, right click, select the internet. That's it. So that's the entire procedure. Okay. Uh, yeah, some of our students are from BT, but this crash course is free for our students, actually students, so they are here. So I hope that explains things. Yeah. So heart is known as pumping mechanism. So from heart question from heart, you can expect questions like which part of the heart, you can listen carefully. So human heart can be divided into four sections, right? Like this, okay? Left atrium, left ventricle, right ventricle, and right atrium. So the heart has four chambers, which everybody got it right. Okay, perfectly. What if NPSC asks, which part of the heart receives blood from lungs? Let's try this. Like when you're breathing, your heart and lungs, they work in sync, like they're like a teamwork. So the question is, which part of the heart receives blood from the lungs? Okay, left atrium. Very good. So from blood from lungs, we'll come to left atrium. From left atrium to right atrium. From right atrium to the aorta. From the aorta to all the body parts, right? Okay. So you can expect questions like this. Which is the largest artery? Already asked in exam. Okay. Largest vein also was already asked. The largest artery is called aorta. Largest vein is called vena cava. Vena CAVA. Okay, CAVA, vena cava. See, especially for those from arts background, some people they find difficulty in science. Yeah, but let me tell you one thing, guys. When I started my civil service preparation, like me being from science background, science usually is not a big issue for me. Science and physics, okay. Then I had one friend from humanities background. Science ko leta ekdom biya hai. Biya means ekta bujhe na bujhe. And he really hates science terms. So every time he has doubts, he used to, come to me. So I said, na bujili memorize kuri. Sometimes I also get fed up of, explaining to him. So actually I took the memorize question. Next year, you know what happened? He got ESC. I didn't qualify prelims. So those from arts background, even if you're not understanding science, that's not a big issue. Okay, sub memorize everything. The largest vein is vena cava. Okay, vena cava is just a vein. Okay, you'll find vena cava gola de pavo. Okay, gola jahar. Okay, so those from arts background, don't curse yourself if you're not very good in math and science. Okay, there's still a solution, just like my friend did. Okay? Mohit IAC, guys, last time we prelims straight down by EAC question. Okay. So even yeah, commerce you should be good in CSET. Commerce people should be good in CSET. CSET shouldn't be a problem. Okay? Largest vein is vena cava. Uh, largest artery is aorta. If NPSC asks, see mammals, how many chambers do mammals have? Mammals have how many chambered hearts? Four, correct. What about reptiles? Reptiles are supposed to have how many chambers? Three. Very good. All reptiles have three chambered heart except cats, except they already examined. Except, yeah, you're right. Crocodile. By the way, crocodile is ang namin. So crocodile is the only reptile which has see all the reptiles have three chambered heart except crocodile, which has four chambers. Already asked an exam. Okay. So exceptions can whenever you find some exceptions, please give importance there. Okay. So from heart you can expect questions on like parts of heart, largest artery, largest vein. Also, you can expect question from heart disease. Okay, like coronary artery disease, atherosclerosis. Okay, last year was it last year or a couple of years ago? This was asked what is angina, angina pectoris. People say angina pectoris. So, what does angina refer to? Angina means suddenly heart pain. Okay, heart pain. Okay, that is called angina. So, angina could be suggestive of something. It is suggesting that stroke ayase. This stroke na hagire, nila major heart disease na hagire, heart pain ayo. Some people right after having angina they're going to stroke. Would I be Jane? Okay, so heart is a very precious organ. It have to be taken care of so much. Okay. Now coming to lungs, which is the functional part of lungs? Lungs. The smallest part of lungs is alveoli, right? Okay, alveoli has already been asked. Alveoli is the respiratory function of lungs. Okay. Uh, everybody have appendix. See, during major surgery dango garande, kumba mono the appendix ni filagi because appendix is really considered as vestigial, right? Vestigial. So what are vestigial organs? Vestigial, okay, so can only be remove appendix because usually we say appendix man come night. I believe it man important function of going. Yeah. So we call such organs as vestigial organs. So how many vestigial organs are there in the human body? Or which are those vestigial organs? Vestigial organs are those organs which are present in the human body, but they do not play any seriously ear. So kali kan kati ule. Those who are ito only kan tanas ito only aja tagbi NPC crack na kunas na kota na mana na. Your ear is a vestigial. Your ear is a very important organ. Okay. Appendix is vestigial. The human tail is vestigial. Womb is not vestigial, my dear. Okay. Appendix are like your nails, hair, and what else? Not okay. Then coccyx. Coccyx is called human tail. Okay. Then nictitating membrane. All these are vestigial organs, including appendix. Okay. Yeah. It's not that you can't live, but you won't be able to produce baby, right? So that is one of the function of human beings. So you can even some people say pinna is vestigial, but still pinna helps in collecting some waste. So some questions on the vestigial organs, it's controversial. Okay? Some book says pinna de pinna do is vestigial. Pinna refers to the outer ear, right? Outer ear. So this outer ear is used to collect sound waves. Okay. So as I speak now, you guys can hear sound, right? Okay. So this outer ear is called pinna. Okay. So it is in the shape of disc shape na. Okay. So kidney is not vestigial. Okay. Kidney beer harm is vestigial. Which organ is known as blood bank of the body? Blood bank. Blood bank of the body. Spleen. Which is the smallest gland? Smallest gland. Smallest gland is pineal gland. Okay. So from list of important organs, you can expect at least a couple of questions. Okay. So I think yeah, there will be a question I will let chances. Okay. Now we can go through some other aspects like smallest and biggest. Okay. Longest in the life cycle. So which is the smallest cell? You can also say smallest human cell. Smallest cell is yeah, mycoplasma. Okay. It's called PPLO. Okay. Euro pneumonia like organisms, or they're also known as Mycoplasma liquid, and it includes all the bacteria family. Okay? What about smallest human cell? Smallest human cell, sperm. Very good. I'm glad you know that. What about the largest human cell? It's also related, right? Sperm and ova. What about largest cell? Okay, largest cell overall. Ostrich egg. Oh, very good. So from here, questions have been asked two times. Okay, due bar question again. So you can expect question again. What about biggest muscle, largest muscle? Where do you think it is located? If I say it's gluteus maximus, here's a buttock muscle. Okay, buttock muscle. What about smallest muscle? Stapedius. Located in the inner ear. What about longest bone? That is femur. Okay, so these are some list of biggest and smallest which have been asked in exam and could be repeated again. So let's start another simple science question. Very simple science question. Option A, ear. B, legs. C, hands. D, all of the above. The question is this: which of the following organs help in body balance? Balancing of the body. Yeah, in the Kumla. Balancing of the human body. I'm asking about out of the following options. Some are even given the legs, hands, ear. And different people have different opinions. And there is no negative marking for this. Head, ear. So what's the answer? Okay, how are we supposed to solve MCQs? So definitely it's not the hand. Okay? So C out means B out, right? So it's either A or B. So the answer is A, okay? Yeah. So the middle part of the ear helps in balancing the human body. So when a person gets drunk, the person cannot walk straight, right? Even the person have legs. Okay. So that's the explanation. Okay. Once you get drunk, like even if you have legs and hands, you still can't walk straight, right? Okay. So that's the catcher. The explanation will come in. Okay. You all have blood, right? It's red in color. And it's like a liquid. So if I ask you, do you have blood? Yes. Have you seen blood? Yes. Have you eaten blood? Yes, some of them. Which means you have blood, you have seen blood, you know blood, so you know what is blood, right? So the question is, what is blood? Blood क्या है? What is blood? Imagine है ना? खून. चलो good. But NPSC one gives option A खून, option B blood, right? Option C both A and B, G, all of the above. I'm asking because some of you will know, but there'll be many of you who might not be aware. Okay. See, in our body we have. So the Sikoto's answer is perfect. Okay. In our body we have cells. Cells combine to form tissue. Tissue combine to form organ. Organ combine to form organ system. A group of organ system combine to form the organism, that is you and I. A group of organism combine to form population. Combine to form community, right? Okay. Cells are made up of proteins, and proteins are made up of amino acids. Okay? So that's the entire sequence here, entire list. So do blood come under the cells category or tissues category or organs category? So, this is how you're supposed to do science. Okay? General science, if you study this way, it makes your study interesting as well as easy. So let's take the example of skin. Okay, skin. So skin will come under which category? Which you have option A cells, B tissues, C organ, D organ system. Skin. Very good organ. What about kidney? Kidney. Very good. Now blood. Now try this blood. Blood will come under which of them? Okay, some of your simple mistakes. I know many know the answer, but many will not be aware. That's why I'm repeating this. Okay. So for those of you who are not aware, for the essay we are doing this. Okay. So Janina Manandi, you please display some patience and thank you for displaying all this stuff. So blood, see, blood. What do we have? Plasma and cells, right? So since blood has cells, and what are the blood cells? Red blood cells, white blood cells, and plasma, right? See, from blood, we can expect one question. Every year, blood test question I will. Okay? Whether RBC la I will, WBC la I will, platelets la I will, blood disease la I will. Okay? So blood is a liquid connective tissue as answered correctly by one of the future ESCs earlier. Okay? Good. So when we're talking about the smallest cell, biggest, from cells, you can expect one question. So under cells question, can I will either smallest or biggest. Then cell theory and cell history. So from cell theory, you can expect question. From cell history, you can expect question. So under history, can I say who was the person who first discovered cell? First person to discover cell. Yes, we're not talking about living cell, dead cell. Wow, J.J. Thomson, Robert Hooke. Yeah, Robert Hooke was the person who first discovered cell, right? What about if the question is who first discovered a living cell? Living cell. Now try this. So from cell history, you can expect question. Yeah, Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Okay? Anton van Leeuwenhoek first discovered living cell. Now, who gave the cell theory? Schleiden, Schwann, and Rudolf Virchow. Okay. Now, under parts of cell, you can expect questions. So, cell that I'm telling you, at least one question will come from cell. Guaranteed, yes. Okay. So, cell day, another aspect is cell division, where there is mitosis and meiosis. Okay. Which one among them is known as reductional division? So I'm basically what I'm doing is I'm displaying like my sense can output. Again, this is how I should make notes. Okay, flow charting. Which cell division will give birth to four daughter cells? Or which cell division take place in sex cells, gonads? Okay, mitosis. Good. Okay, so under the parts, how can we expect question? Which part of the cell is known as suicidal dex? Suicide creatine. The answer is lysosome, right? Very good. Not ribosomes, okay? It starts with L for left, lysosome. Which part of the cell is known as protein factories? Protein factories. Now it's ribosome. Okay? Suicidal bag is lysosome. Which part of the cell is known as powerhouse? Powerhouse of the cell, mitochondria. So you expect questions like that. Okay. suicidal bags, protein factories. Okay, which part of the cell contains the DNA? Or you can expect question from difference between animal and plant cell. Okay, so when it comes to difference between plant cell and animal cell, the answer is chloroplast, right? Chloroplast is present in plants. It's not present in animals. The other difference is cell wall. So these are the two differences. Plants will have cell wall. Animals will not have this. So these are exclusive only to plants. So what is in chloroplast? Chlorophyll is there, right? Which substance in chlorophyll? Okay, this question has been asked numerous times in different exams. Okay, not only NPSC, but I've also seen this in other state exams. Which which substance presence in chlorophyll makes it possible for green leaves to trap sunlight? Which substance? Stomata is not correct. Wrong. Magnesium is right. See? We weren't expecting it, right? Now try this. Under the wave spectrum, we have violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, right? Everybody have heard about Vibgyor, right? Vibgyor. So my question is, in which of these light, okay, in which of these lights photosynthesis will take place? Best, okay? Or maximum photosynthesis will take place in which? Are you sure it's red? I can see a lot of wrong answers. Maximum photosynthesis pun sudah hubo. Think and try this. Okay, still lots of wrong responses. So maximum photosynthesis will take place in not green, not red, not ginger, blue light. Okay, blue light. So these are some kind of not very regular type of questions. Okay, but which are usually asked in exam. Okay, so chlorophyll the bahan at Bushile, you'll find two things. One is grana and the other is cytoplasm. So there is under the chlorophyll, we'll see two things, grana and cytoplasm. So under photosynthesis, or in the process of photosynthesis, light reaction takes place and dark reaction takes place. Okay, there are two reactions, light reaction and dark reaction. This was already asked in exam. Light reaction takes place in which of the following? Option A, grana, B, cytoplasm, C, both, D, none. Grana, that's right, okay, grana. Grana. So for those of you who are hearing this for the first time, you can write it down. Photosynthesis there, duita reaction way, light reaction and dark reaction. As much as I want to discuss this, we have no time, so just note it down. Light reaction takes place in grana, dark reaction takes place in cytoplasm. Okay, the photosynthesis is also asked. Okay, so when we are talking about photosynthesis, ki hui jai, plants will make their food during the daytime, right? So food they store food, right? So what is the stored form of food in plants? How do plants store food? Or what is the end product of photosynthesis? Glucose. Okay, in plants. Okay, let's listen to the question once again. In plants, food is stored in which form? Okay, option A, starch. B, glycogen. C, glucose. D, all of them. Let's try this. Ada at least option na ketemu di BR. Okay. With all due respects to your answers, to your good response. Okay. In plants, food is stored in which format? A, starch. B, glycogen. C, glucose. D, all of the above. Now, are you confused? Okay, give me a right, starch. Okay. What about in animals? In animals, what is the start form of food? Glycogen, correct. Okay. So this is right. So those are some, not so common things which are really organism. Okay, stuff like magnesium, इदानो books kumba nathake. Grana sadatran kumba basic book nathake. Okay. So when it comes to plant biology, their roots, their shoot, right? Um, Also, you can expect questions from plant hormones. So under plant hormones, there are four major types: auxin, cytokinin, gibberellin, ethylene, and basic acid. You can expect questions from any one of these. Okay. One of these is likely to be asked in exam. This exam, I'm giving a prediction. I'm giving a 99% prediction that one question will come from here. Okay. I will a high chance. Which of these hormones is associated with apical dominance? Yeah, I'm writing here. Which of these hormone is associated with apical dominance? Oxygen, very answer, very easy. Which of the hormones is associated with cell elongation? Anyone? Cells to lamba ho jaye na. Okay. Which of the following hormone is associated with cell division? Anyone? It's gibberellin. Okay. This is cytokinin. This is apical dominant. This question has been asked 3 4 times in exam. Which plant hormone is associated with ripening, ripening of fruits? Ethylene, okay? So ethylene naturally helps the plants to ripe, okay? Ripening. Which of this hormone is responsible for rotting of plants? Like plants can puchijay, carrot can puchijay, right? So due to excessive of which hormone? This, okay? So this is a basic discussion about plant hormones. You can expect questions from here. You can also expect questions from plant disease. Get plant disease, like rust disease of plant. Yeah. Then you know what is pollination, right? Pollination. Transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma. Okay. So when pollen grains are transferred from anther to stigma, that is when we call pollination, right? So this is also one expected area. We can expect one question this time. What do we call it when pollination is done by water? Pollination by water, do I hope hydrophily, very good. When pollination is done by air or wind, the name of fairly perfect. Well, you guys know all the answers here. I think we don't even, I think we'll cancel general science class in your press course, right? Question khatam na answer hai je. Okay. Even faster than 5G. Okay. At least 5G to the way you have to first time, right? Okay. But anyway, that's very impressive. You can cancel for some people now. Okay. I think even Google is not that fast. Actually, Google is slow. Okay. Other Google, you'll find lots of wrong data. What about pollination carried by insects? Wow, entomology, 5GB to be crash. So what if NPC comes? Which group of people is beating 5G? Yeah, the achievers crash course group. Option that all one. Okay. Water, insects, and birds. Now try this ornith. Oh, good. Not ornithologist. Sorry, yeah. I'm getting a negative thing. It's really first time negative kind. Oh, entomophily, ornithophilia. Okay, so you can expect one question from agents of pollination. The exact question I will let share. Okay, agents of pollination. Plant disease, expect question. Plant hormones, expect questions. Okay. Next, you can expect question from vitamins. Okay, vitamins. So we'll do this. From vitamins, I can give you 101% guarantee now. Okay. Exact question. I have vitamins. So when it comes to vitamins, uh, question will come only from three areas. One is type of vitamin, whether it's water soluble or whether it's fat soluble type. Okay. Then second is alternate name, and third deficiency disease. Good vitamin not available body দেখি হয়ে যাব. Okay? So 99.9% of the times, 99.9% of the times, question has been asked from only this area. Okay. NPSC is likely to repeat the same thing. They were alactone, iron is nothing. So we'll quickly go through the vitamins, okay, list of vitamins. So under water soluble vitamins, this is easy for many people. Vitamin B and vitamin C. What about fat soluble? Vitamin A for apple, D, E, and K. But added. Was it last year this question was asked? Which of the vitamins are fat soluble? One easy question, I think. Direct question. Which of the vitamins are fat soluble? So that's quite simple. It's already asked in exam. Fat soluble vitamin was asked. So this here's one to remember this. One sec, one sec. Okay, I'm starting the connection now. Audible guys? Are you guys able to hear me now? Okay. So this is how I used to remember the vitamin types. BC. Before Christ, all vitamins are water soluble. But so whatever is not in BC, ADEK, that's right. See? Before Christ, all vitamins are water soluble. So তাদের কাহানি খতম হচ্ছে না, right? So what is vitamin C? What is the alternate? Now let's see type of which it's very easy. BC water soluble, but so whatever is not in BC, sub alag the ADEK, adek, right? Now let's go to the alternatives. Vitamin C is what? Ascorbic acid, right? Okay, ascorbic acid. What about vitamin A? Vitamin A is called retinol, good. Polydioxynism. What about vitamin D? Calciferol or sunshine vitamin. What about vitamin E? Tocopherol. And vitamin K? Haloquinone. Okay. Vitamin B, we don't have a particular name because vitamin B actually is called B complex because there are so many other sub-vitamin types. Like we have vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, and B12. Okay. So among these, from exam perspective, B1 is important, B3 important, B3 important, B9 and B12. Okay. The other are the less important ones. Shall I tell you one trick how I remember vitamin B1 to 3? Vitamin B1 is called thiamine. Okay, thiamine. B2 is called riboflavin. B3 is called niacin. So TR is the length, if okay, it's easy, right? First, vitamin jinta do you have tackle it. Okay, easy, na? TR is the length. I don't know if they're like sometimes opposition leader, sometimes like best friend. So we're confused. I think even they are confused. They're really confused again. What about B5? So 5 in maths, like pento, penta, what here. So 5 is pento to make a sheep. What about vitamin B, not B7? Okay, which vitamin is known as iron folic acid? IFA. IFA, Mati. Which vitamin is called iron folic acid? IFA. Which vitamin is known as cyanocobalamin? Cyanocobalamin. All these are vitamin B complex. Okay, like one is biotin, one is iron folic acid, one is cyanocobalamin. So for vitamin B9 and 12, you find the answer. Okay. Yeah. So skincare girlies have advantage definitely. Yeah. Which vitamin is also called beauty vitamin? Beauty vitamin. Vitamin E is also known as beauty vitamin. Okay. Now let's see. We'll see the deficiency disease. In case vitamin C is deficient in your body, which disease can result out of this? Scurvy. Scurvy and blisters will happen in your tongue. Okay, what about retinol? If vitamin A is deficient in your body, then a couple of conditions can arise, like xerophthalmia. Xerophthalmia refers to what do you call? Yeah, too much vitamin these days. Okay, I understand. Okay, sun is nearer to Dimapur than Earth. That's what I've heard. Xerophthalmia and nyctalopia. Xerophthalmia refers to what? Dryness of the cornea. Okay, shuku dry like you. Nyctalopia refers to, it's also known as night blindness. Night blindness. Does it mean that if vitamin A is deficient in your body, like you completely go blind at night? Is it like that? No, it doesn't mean you'll go blind at night, but you won't be able to see well in dark. Okay, all of dark will okay? Murgi nisna, all of dark will pat bisna when I was in my graduation days, by 5:36 to me घुमाइदिए. So my friends is say कि मुर्गी नहीं थी. I know खाइदिए जबरदस्त. 5:34 day one hostel में मत खाइले. 5:36 to me घुमाइदिए. So people they used to call me like, what? You are a chicken? I mean because of our sleeping patterns. Okay. Just because I slept early, they equated with it. But you know I'm not a murgi, right? Okay? So if you think I'm a murgi, you are pakala. Okay. So what about vitamin D? Vitamin D deficiency will result in very good rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. Okay, tocopherol so far no deficiency has been what is it? Has been detected. No major deficiency. Phyloquinone is very important. It has been asked a lot of times in exam. Sterility is there, but vitamin E couldn't be associated with sterility. See, when we say sterility, it means like motamaki, like bacha butcho na pare. Most of the time, it's because of sperm problem or problems with uterus or it's like that. Okay, so sterility is it's like almost negligent. Okay, so sterility, I won't buy that answer. But anyway, thanks for your response. I've also seen in some books, but that's not valid. So, phylloquinone deficiency of vitamin K will result in not blood clotting. Blood see clot na ho, okay? Bleeding disorder. See, vitamin K is usually not. I think I don't know who from which source you got that blood clotting thing, but I would like to clarify that. See, vitamin K could it like let's say a person goes to hospital with complaints of I was hit by a motorcycle, I was running, I was going and my bike चला था ऐसे अचानक को एक्सीडेंट ऐसे गिरी से okay so the person is thick फुले ऐसे but बाहर है bleeding ना दिखे so there might be internal bleeding right okay so vitamin K is given to people so that bleeding could be controlled oh yes sir you're right blood clotting okay so vitamin K is required to for blood clotting if there is no vitamin K in the body if there is no vitamin K in the body what happens it results in bleeding disorder, excessive bleeding with the blood clot na ho. Okay. So here, I think you have to be careful here. Two things. What if the question is, what is the function of vitamin K? And they give option like bleeding, blood clotting, both of the above, none of the above. What will be the answer? Shall I repeat the question again? What is the importance of, or let's say, importance or function of vitamin K? And option A is for blood clot, clotting, for B is bleeding. Option C, both of the above. D, none of the above. And the question is asking function of vitamin A. Sorry, function of vitamin K. Vitamin K to keep it. Option A helps in blood clotting. Number B, vitamin K thakile body de bleeding hobo. Vitamin C de both hobo. D de all of the above. See, if there is vitamin K in the body, bleeding do na hobo. So both to chance na, right? So the answer is A. Okay, this is how you answer MCQs. Okay? So solving by MCQs, there are some techniques. Good math technique again. This technique is called solving by elimination method. And you really get good at solving MCQs when you attend mock test. Mock test keman bar devo, keman bar baloje. So whenever we advise you to go for mock test, sometimes it amazes me like mock test monument free. I said you guys don't even come right achievers. So our target, we're not trying to see how much you score. We're trying to help you improve so that keman improve kone jabo in the final exam. It'll only help you, right? But you're scared of like not scoring marks. So I think you should come out of that mentality where we're at least interested in how much you are scoring. And this is not even prelims, right? Even if you score 0 out of 100, you still have my respects. Okay? একজন মানে বোর্ডে বসে এক্সাম দেনে 0 পাইছে একজন মানে আইনে এক্সাম দিছে 0 পাইছে তো whoever showed up commands my respect minus পাইলেও চলো I'll salute him. Yeah, that's why attending mock test is very important. Okay? Mocks, come on, mocks, you get better with it, I'm telling you. Okay? And every mocks, make sure that you learn something. Okay? So from list of vitamins, you can expect one question. Okay, let me ask you one simple question. Most of the vitamins we have to take from outside. Like since our body cannot produce, we have to take from food, right? But the vitamins can high, right? Is there any vitamin which the body can synthesize? See, that's what I was telling you, right? Question now, I get the answer here. Ajay. This is really impressive. Or am I slow? Or are you guys fast? Or both of the above? All of the above. But I think your bid so far has been quite impressive. Okay, I'm more than impressed. If I were the MPC chairman, soft ke NL10 direct. Okay, NL10 like picture ba photo. Okay. So from like list of vitamins, yeah, they're in revision mode, full revision mode. Okay, very good. Yeah, you can expect one question from this aspect. One part I haven't added here, source of vitamin. Okay, so coming to the question, is there any vitamin which the body can produce? Yes. Vitamin D is the only vitamin which the body can produce. It is also called sunshine vitamin. So whenever your body gets exposed to sunlight, your bones get strong. Okay, which substance or which mineral is present in the bone, which makes it tough? Hardly ekta mineral, calcium. Okay, calcium. So this was also a couple of times in exam. Okay. Okay, so let's do another topic that is bones. So all this topic I may not repeat in general science class again. Okay? I will repeat now, bro, fine. Because you guys already know it, right? So why should repeat it? We repeat something which you already know. Just like some achievers, they're revising something which they don't know. Revision just really question na. From list of bones, you can expect one question. Yeah, Shalom. How many bones are there in the normal human adult? Right. So in tonight's class, we'll try to get exactly which bone is where and which bones are important from exam perspective. Okay. And what is bone disease? Right. So general science is really an important topic as well. Okay. So in a normal human adult, there are 206 bones. Okay. We're talking about normal human adults. Abnormal hangito extra bit you community ho bhai. Okay. So you should always frame standard questions. Okay. The normal bones, okay, the number of bones in a normal human adult is 206. This can be divided into axial bone and appendicular bone. What do we understand by axial bones? Axial bone, or say the midline body, say matha ba lene, chest ba lene, spine ba lene, okay, gola, okay. So axial bone, 80 altogether. Appendicular bone, 100 and how much? 126. Okay, so that's the clarification. Okay, under axial bone, we can further classify this into bone of number one, head. How many bones are there in the head? You need 8 or 29. Okay, 29, correct. So this can be sub-classified into skull. Okay, under the skull we have cranium or brain box. Then we have what else? Cranium, also called brain box. Then we have face and ear ossicles. So under the skull, we have 28 bones, and there's another bone called hyoid, one bone. Okay. Now, what makes hyoid so peculiar is that it is the only bone in the human body which is not attached to any other bone. Okay. I repeat again. Hyoid is the only bone in the human body which is not attached to any other bone. Okay, it is individual, singular. Okay. Egla alag থাকে. Cranium or brain box, there are 8 bones. Okay. Frontal, ekta, parietal duita, occiput, ecta, ethmoid, sphenoid, atta. Okay. Face, there are 14 bones, and ear ossicles, 6 bones. Okay, so here stapes is located. What is stapes? Smallest human bone. Okay, so head to 29. Next comes uh, spine bone. So under spine bone, we can study by this formula. Cervical, 7, thoracic, 12, lumbar, 5, sacral, 5, coccyx, 4. But these two bones will count as only one because they are fused in adult. Okay. So how many spine bones? Cervical, Sapta, thoracic 12, lumbar 5, sacral 1, thoracic 1. So spine 26. Then comes the third, there is rib bone. So under rib bone we have true ribs, false ribs, and floating ribs. First 7 pairs are for true ribs. Next 3 and next 12 are for. So we have both for left and right. Okay. So 12 in left side and 12 in right side. So that makes it 24. Okay, so 24 ribs. So you count now 24 plus 20, how much? 6 plus this is how much? 7 plus 12 is 19. 7 plus 12 is 19. 20, 25 pounds. 30, 20. So we're getting 80. Okay. Now coming to appendicular bone in the addition to upper limbs, lower limbs. Okay. Then pectoral girdle and pelvic girdle. So anyway, the details of which we will do in a normal general science class. Okay. So for now, just know that in upper limbs you have 63 and lower limbs 63. So that makes it 126. Okay. So from bones, mm, what is sternum? Sternum will come here. Also called breastbone. So we have 24 spine bones and one sternum. Okay. Sternum will come right in front of your chest. Okay. All right. So anyway, guys, I think we'll end here for tonight, right? Okay. We've discussed a lot of science stuff, and I hope like whatever you have learned, hopefully at least 2 3 questions will come in exam. Okay. So tomorrow, your history or politics class will start. Okay. So be sincere in class, and your class will start exactly at 6:50. Okay. So that's all for tonight. If you have any queries, you feel free to DM me. Okay, or we can even leave in the group, and we can do the chatting from there. Okay.
Good
So
night, sir.
thank you all so much for joining. Party well and good night.